In the heart of modern food manufacturing, scale meets precision, starting with raw material storage. Pneumatic systems transport refined flour through a sealed, sterile network. Liquid eggs are maintained at precise temperatures in jacketed holding tanks.
High-viscosity sugar syrup flows seamlessly towards the mixing station.
Automated valves dose key emulsifiers with milligram-level accuracy. The central nervous system of the factory monitors every ingredient flow. Dry and wet ingredients collide in the initial pre-mixing chamber. The continuous aerating mixer stands ready to transform density into texture. PLC systems lock in the specific gravity targets for the perfect sponge. Inside the head, the rotor spins at high velocity to incorporate air bubbles. Controlled gas injection creates the microcellular structure required. The batter transforms, lightening in color and increasing in volume. Back pressure valves ensure consistent texture output without fluctuation.
Frequent sampling confirms the batter's density meets strict standards.
Microscopic uniformity is the hallmark of industrial continuous mixing.
A complex network feeds the heart of the production line.
Cooling jackets prevent premature activation of the leavening agents. Hygiene is built-in with automated clean-in-place capabilities.
Precise dosing ensures the emulsion remains stable during aeration.
Automation adjusts flow rates in real time to match production speed.
This vertical configuration optimizes footprint and mixing efficiency.
Static mixers provide a final polish to the batter's consistency.
Mass flow meters track ingredient consumption down to the kilogram. The facility is kept surgically clean, reflecting industry best practices. Quality data is instantly uploaded to the central AI monitor.
Lobe pumps move the delicate batter without crushing the air bubbles.
Overhead piping delivers the batter to the baking line efficiently. Powerful motors drive the continuous process with steady reliability.
Multiple filtration stages guarantee the purity of the refined flour.
Temperature control is vital for batter stability before baking. Variable frequency drives allow for fine-tuning of the production rate. Consumption rates are monitored to trigger automated refilling.
The batter achieves a glossy, silky appearance, indicating perfect aeration.
Green lights signal all systems are operating within optimal parameters. Sanitary welding prevents bacteria traps in the machinery. Flavor components are introduced with micro-dosing precision. The sheer scale of the equipment dwarfs the human operators. Heavy-duty mounts isolate vibration to protect sensitive electronics. The digital twin of the factory tracks every step of the process. One-way valves prevent backflow and contamination risks. Pneumatic actuators drive the mechanical movements of the system. Fully aerated, the batter begins its journey to the depositor.
Buffer tanks ensure a continuous supply even during silo changeovers. Polished steel surfaces maintain the highest hygiene standards.
Every liter of batter is digitally tracked for full traceability.
Startup waste is automatically diverted before production begins.
Sterile protocols are strictly followed during quality checks.
Uniformity is critical for the final texture of the sponge sheet.
Pressure is stepped up to ensure an even extrusion at the depositor.
The batter now arrives at the heart of the forming line.
The manifold deposits a continuous curtain of airy sponge batter. A solid steel band provides the perfect baking surface for the sheets.
Laser sensors monitor the batter thickness to the millimeter.
Gauge rollers spread the batter to the full width of the band. The unbaked surface is flawless, free of bubbles or streaks. The batter enters the massive 150-meter tunnel oven.
This industrial oven is divided into multiple independent heat zones.
Zone 1 applies initial heat to set the batter structure. Inside, the leavening agents activate, causing the sponge to rise. Gas-fired burners provide clean, consistent heat distribution. The continuous motion ensures every inch bakes evenly. The surface transforms from wet batter to a soft, matte solid.
Humidity is controlled to keep the sponge moist and flexible. By the midpoint, the sponge has achieved its full volume.
Thick insulation keeps the heat inside, maximizing energy efficiency.
The baking profile follows a precise curve for optimal texture.
Extraction fans balance the moisture content in the baking chamber.
The Maillard reaction begins to brown the edges of the sheet. Automated tracking keeps the steel band perfectly centered. Later zones hold the temperature to bake the core thoroughly. The structure is now set, creating a springy, resilient sponge.
Thermal imaging confirms there are no cold spots in the oven.
After minutes of travel, the exit of the tunnel comes into view.
Heavy-duty drive systems maintain a constant, unwavering speed. The baked sheet immerses, releasing a cloud of sweet steam. A perfect, uniform golden brown crust covers the entire width. A precision blade lifts the delicate sponge from the steel band. The band loops back to be cleaned and re-greased for the next cycle.
The hot sheet is immediately transferred to the cooling conveyor.
The sponge's flexibility allows it to bend without breaking. Rotating brushes ensure the baking surface remains pristine. A fine mist of release agent prepares the band for fresh batter. The production line flows seamlessly from baking to cooling. Evaporative cooling begins immediately upon exiting the oven.
Exit temperatures are verified to ensure baking targets were met.
Metal detection provides an essential safety checkpoint post-baking.
Speed synchronization prevents the sheet from stretching or buckling.
The endless ribbon of cake continues its journey through the plant.
The bottom of the sheet is as evenly baked as the top.
The system prepares to elevate the product for space-saving cooling.
Gentle handling ensures the delicate structure remains intact. The cooling section rivals the oven in length and importance. Safety systems are prominent and accessible throughout the line. Bright inspection lights reveal the true color and texture quality.
Air quality monitors confirm the sterile manufacturing environment.
Precision engineering eliminates vibration that could damage the cake.
The consistent height of the sponge proves the batter stability. Data flows as constantly as the product itself. The sheet arrives at the massive spiral cooling tower. 30 tiers of stainless steel await to cool the product efficiently. The sheet begins its long, spiraling ascent to cool down. Open mesh belts allow ambient air to circulate freely around the cake.
The spiral design maximizes cooling time without using floor space.
Slowly, the cake travels upward, releasing its residual heat.
Cooling stabilizes the crumb structure, making it ready for cutting.
Controlled ambient temperature ensures gentle, even cooling.
Hygiene-focused design eliminates the need for messy lubricants. From the top, the scale of production becomes breathtaking.
Reaching the summit, the cake is now cooled and stable. The cooled sheet descends towards the high-tech cutting zone.
Before cutting, every inch undergoes rigorous digital inspection.
AI algorithms analyze surface color and texture in milliseconds.
The system calculates the optimal cutting grid to minimize waste. Human oversight confirms the automated quality assessment. The ultrasonic guillotine awaits, the pinnacle of cutting technology. Titanium blades vibrate at ultrasonic frequencies to slice cleanly. The vibrating blade glides through the sponge without crushing it. The result is a surgically sharp edge with zero crumb production.
Flying cutters move with the belt for continuous, non-stop processing.
Slitters divide the wide sheet into precise, uniform strips. Crosscuts finalize the dimensions of the sponge sheets. Edge trim is automatically removed to ensure uniform product size. Individual sheets separate as they accelerate towards packaging. Rows of identical sheets march forward with military precision.
Robotic pickers gently stack the sheets without damaging them.
Stacks are placed onto sterile trays, ready for wrapping. Flow wrappers envelope the product in protective packaging. Hermetic seals lock in freshness and hygiene. Modified atmosphere packaging extends shelf life naturally.
Sealed packs move at high speed towards the cartoning area.
Checkweighers automatically reject any pack not meeting weight specs.
High-speed printers apply traceability codes to every package.
Spider robots organize the packs for final boxing.
Cartoning machines erect boxes in the blink of an eye.
Product is loaded into cartons with smooth, automated efficiency.
Boxes are sealed and secured for transport. Shipping labels identify the destination of each carton. Finished cartons ascend to the palletizing hall. Heavy-duty robots build stable pallets for global distribution.
Interlocking patterns ensure stability during shipping.
Stretch wrapping secures the load against movement and dust. Autonomous guided vehicles collect the finished pallets. No human driver is needed. The AGV knows its destination.
The automated warehouse stores the product until dispatch.
Pallets are stored high above the floor, maximizing space.
Final production stats are verified by the quality team.
A perfect product, ready for consumers worldwide.
As the batch concludes, the efficiency of the line is evident. Even during downtime, automated sanitation continues.